Actually, the build that I've been spending the most time on lately is none of those. It's actually Catface Johnson, my Nightblade. That's the dude I've been spending a lot of time with, and I've been thinking, like, with this upcoming patch, I want to be the MagBlade Jedi. You know, I want to really just be amazing with this dude. So I'm going to spend a lot of time with him. And his build, I think, is probably going to more or less stay the same that it's been. So that is Soul Cleaver. That's the new class set. It's a double bar set. War Maiden on the front bar with a lightning staff. Master Bow on the back bar. Gaze of Sithis Mythic Helm and One Piece Magma. Soul Cleaver. That's the new class set that you get from Infinite Archive. I really like this set. Shout out to Sir Newbie. I think he and I are the only two people in the game that use this set and actually like it and think it's good. I'm like backing people into corners, like telling them, like, "Hey, Soul Cleaver, it's good. You got to try it." They're like, "Sure, man. Yeah, okay."
Whatever you say.
Nobody wants to use it. I think because for the popular kind of Nightblade out there, it's not a set that's going to work. But for the right kind of Nightblade, which is like this ranged sort of blood mage, really a classic kind of play style that has kind of been forgotten by time. It's awesome for that kind of build. So the siphoning abilities that I'm using Swallow Soul, the spammable, Shrewd Offering, the heal spammable, siphoning attacks, and the Soul Tether ultimate. So all four of those abilities are getting an 18% cost reduction, and they're 18% more potent. And then War Maiden, of course, great front bar set. All of my damage is magic damage. It's pumping that all up with that 600 weapon and spell damage back behind it. Master Bow is, it's not an amazing arena weapon. It actually needs to be buffed, but I need a source of major sorcery, and I need a back bar weapon. So it's just an easy solution. I use Venom Arrow for my weapon damage buff, and Master Bow fits with that. So it's just an easy thing to do. Ranged offense, so what I do is I open with Venom Arrow that activates that Master Bow, gives me my weapon and spell damage buff, and then I just light attack weave with Swallow Soul until they get low on health, and then I pop them with a Merciless Resolve, do a Soul Tether ultimate, and execute them with Impale. Or if I don't have the ultimate, then just Merciless Resolve and Impale. That easy. And defensively, I do use Cloak, I do turn invisible, I have Vigor, Shrewd Offering, Phantasmal Escape, which is that bubble that gives you major evasion and snare removal and free roll dodges and 100 other things probably. And then I have a Flex Spot, which is generally either Concealed Weapon or Camo Hunter, depending on who my opponents are. But what I like about this kind of build is he's actually very much a team player. You know, he does turn invisible. He has that kind of sneaky kind of play style, but he's very much, he has like almost 35k health. He has a lot of heals. He actually can be brawly, and he can be a body block, and he can actually heal his teammates, and he can kind of get into the mix of things when he wants to. And then he turns invisible because he chooses to, not because he has to. He uses it as a tool. I really like using it that way. He has a bunch of points in health. He has some, he's very defensive actually. So I like playing a Nightblade that way, that actually is a good team player, but it still feels very Nightblade-y. It's a good build. So I'll probably keep tweaking this, and once the patch drops, I might find that I want to change a thing or two here or there maybe, but I'll probably more or less be this setup. I've really been enjoying it the last couple of weeks. I've been playing a lot with this dude, getting some great results. Old Catface.